I'm joined here today by Craig Elliott. Craig, welcome to Bradford Park Avenue. What drew you to the club and what excites you most about this new challenge?
Yeah, obviously things have happened really quickly, but obviously as a manager that don't live far away from Bradford, I knew about Bradford. I used to go watch a lot of games there, opposition and players and stuff. So I think what drew me was that I know it's a big club. It's in the wrong place at the minute, and I think with my skill set and my experience, I think I can get the club back up to where I think it belongs. I know it's been a difficult few years, in recent history. But obviously I want to come in and change the fortunes of everybody at the club on and off the pitch and really drive it forward and be nice and positive moving forward.
Can you share with your vision for the team and what you hope to achieve in the coming season?
Well, I think short term we have to win games of football. I think that helps with the enthusiasm of the fans, the volunteers, the board. It's not nice when a club's on a losing streak, which has been happening. So we've got to stop the rot. And I think obviously we need to make sure we get a team that the fans can be proud of. My teams play on the front foot, they're aggressive, playing opposition's half, and we need to go and score goals because we want to be successful.
What are the immediate priorities for you and the coaching staff as you settle into the new role?
Well, I think the priorities, like I've just said, really, we've got to analyse the squad, see what we've got. I know a few other players, but there's some players I don't know as well, so I want to be fair to everybody and give everybody a chance. We'll do that over the next maybe 2-3 games and with the training sessions as well. And then analyse where the gaps are. I've got a certain way that I play, I've got a formation and a DNA that I know exactly what I want to do. So it's a matter of players, can they fit into that? And if they can't, and if there's gaps, then we need to identify players that we can bring in to do that moving forward.
Having managed at various levels of the game, how do you plan to apply your experience to the squad?
Yeah, I have got good experience from sort of 6-7 divisions in non-league. So, I've been in this situation before when I've gone into big clubs with the bottom of the league, and there's a lot of doom and gloom around the clubs, and I know how it works. And I think short term there might be a bit of pain we've got to go through, because it's difficult. You're trying to look at players while getting results, and it's not easy to get players in at this time of the year. You've got to be honest about that, but like I said, I've got a lot of contacts, a lot of experience, and I think the first thing is for the players to buy into what I'm about. I'm driven by results, first and foremost. I'm not motivated by money, budgets, or anything like that. It's about winning for me. There's no better feeling on a Saturday night when you're going home and your team wins and your club wins. So, like I said, we really want to try and get that going as soon as possible because, make no mistake about it, I've come here to try and get this team competing for promotion, and that's what I want to do.
You've touched on it a bit already, but what style of football can the fans expect to see from your team?
I think a team that wants to play on the front foot, not be passive, really press high up from the front, pass the ball forward and score goals, and have players that give everything in every match. And sometimes that doesn't happen for whatever reasons, but obviously I want players that are resilient as well, that when things are not going well, they can dig in and, get results that sometimes they shouldn't get because they haven't played well. And that means having good characters. I've always had good characters in the team, and I think you can see from my record that I've always had teams that are successful, and that comes from having high standards in training, around the place, on the pitch, and really sort of going for it in every match.
How important is it to build a strong connection with the players early on?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, like I said, I'm not going to come in and judge anybody for what I've seen them in training and games. I genuinely mean that. I'm going to have a look and assess. And like I said, it's a matter of seeing if they can fit into my way of playing. There's lots of different criteria to that. And then we'll give them all a fair crack. And like we said, I spoke to Tom, and he thinks the recruitment's been pretty good. There's some good players there, so I'm looking forward to seeing some players I've not seen. That excites me as well, and also working with some players that I've worked with before.
And how do you plan on engaging with the supporters and involving them in the club's journey?
Yeah, just like I've said, I've been here before, and it's a matter of just being positive and trying to say to the supporters that we can't change the past. That's gone. I'm sure no supporter wants to be in this league. That's no disrespect to the league, but it happens, and back-to-back relegations is difficult to accept. But I urge supporters that have not been, turn up and give us a chance, come and watch us, and the ones that have been there through thick and thin, hopefully they can see an improvement. And like I said, that might not be straight away, but I can assure you we're doing everything we can by come the end of the season that this club will be in a better position than what it is now.
You've achieved success at other clubs. What lessons from those experiences will you bring to Bradford Park Avenue?
Just the humility, really, to work hard, to be humble around the place. Like I said, you can't buy hard work and having good characters. I want to surround myself, that means staff, players, the volunteers around the club, that everybody's working hard for one common goal, and that's for the club to be successful. I think if you get that, then you've got half a chance with a team. It's like I said, I don't want no negativity. You know, we can't change what's gone on in the past, but we can only look forward. And I think if we get the right attitudes on and off the pitch, I think we'll do well.